Music teaser.
Man, I want to send a congratulations to TZ Von, Savage, and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. B1 to you players.
Jay Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards, you know what I'm saying?
For being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P, SP the Ghost LOXD block. And congratulations once again, TZ Vaughn, Savage, and Jay Lava. Love is love. Ghost Soldier Soul. Yeah.
Keep it P, man. From the P Master itself. The Mr. God, Master Juan, Chairman of the Board, the famous player. Everywhere. You dig? Church.
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
Alright, make sure y'all check this out, man. Seriously, it's a new podcast, Keeping It P. Somebody might ask me, well, what is it Keeping It P? See, you gotta tune in to figure all that out. Alright? Shout out to my man, Cedric Blackman. Peace, man. Good, bro. Really appreciate you. Alright, once again, this is Professor Griff. As y'all can see, alright, PE in the building.
Wake your goat mouth ass up.
Music teaser.
To the family, this is Kendra Blackwood with Hold the Mayo. The segment where I bust down and expose the lies in these here articles. And with that being said, former teacher sent to prison after claiming sex with students was her constitutional right. Well, leave it up to Karen to be on the freaky deaky with the shorties. I mean, they do any real time. Let's see what type of mayo used in this one. Anyway, a former Alabama school teacher admitted to having sex with 2 of her students but argued that she had a constitutional right to do so. Last week, she was sentenced to 10 years in state prison. Carrie Witt, 47, pleaded guilty in late March to what is effectively an abuse of power crime, 1 count of a school employee engaging in a sex act or deviant sexual intercourse with a student under 19. An additional charge was dismissed by prosecutors as part of the plea agreement that was struck with the defendant on the eve of her trial. Witt admittedly had sex with 2 of her students who were over the age of consent in the Yellowhammer state but adamantly maintained that her relationships with both boys were consensual. Under Alabama law, anyone over the age of 16 can consent to sex provided that there are no additional infirmities that might negate such consent. The law which forbids teacher-student sex stands as an exception to the general rule. Well, ain't that about a batch? It's hellas plainin' when it comes to Becky. Leave it up to the Mayo Mafia to splain for they people. It goes on to say, Witt was arrested in 2016 and fought a years-long legal battle over the allegations. In 2017, a Morgan County judge threw out her charges on the basis that the law as applied to the facts in the original indictments against her was unconstitutional due to how it interacts with the age of consent. The statute at hand embeds an irrebuttable presumption that any sexual encounter between an employee of any school and any student, without qualification as to class, school, or school system, is conclusively the result of misuse of authority, Morgan County Circuit Judge Glenn Thompson wrote. The law takes away the right of the employee to assert a defense that legal consent that was freely and legitimately given, abrogating the student's capacity to consent. Thompson also opined on the unconstitutional vagueness of the law because the statute in question assumes an imbalance of power between any student and any teacher. The judge said that such a delta clearly does not exist between every school employee and every student regardless of where that student is enrolled. The charges were dismissed without prejudice. However, prosecutors were given the hint to refile and allege facts to suggest Witt was in a position of authority to coerce, groom, or otherwise obtain the illegitimate consent of the alleged victims. And that's exactly what the government did. But Witt still fought the case up until she was hours away from being tried. A last-minute effort to have the case dismissed for the second time fell flat, and the former educator signed a plea deal that will see her serve a substantially reduced part of the 10-year headline sentence. Sheesh, I know that was a mouthful. But I need to get that out to show the level of atomic mayo being slathered throughout. Anyway. All I'm saying is, keep that same energy. Pull up season on you sucker MCs. Don't forget. jlava.com. tzvonsavage.com. keepitppodcast.com. Love. Peace. Blessings.
Music TV. Music TV.
Look at him, man. Now that you out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
I told you I ain't had your money yet, man.
What the fuck you mean you ain't got Everybody know you hid the money from that robbery before you went upstate. I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man. What the fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet? Fuck you think you is, man? Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? I'm supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got the PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. Hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, net spin, Venmo, stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation, 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 check reparation.
Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You gave everybody theirs, I'm trying to see about mine. Sick of
Tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, back, back.
I bring it back like I took it from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back on the store. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me in. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One crawling in his night.
Hey, Riri.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint.
Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look. See, I don't play with this.
Hey, Riri.
Hey Rihanna, hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the Putin. I know that might sound a little confusing. I had to say it for my own amusement. What I'm trying to say is, can we go cruising? Top down, blow some good gas, and listen to Blueprint. Birdies, taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One crawling in his night.
Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me in.
Tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, 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 back. Tryna bring it back, back, back.
I bring it back like I took it from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back on the store. Around me, almost drown me. It astounds me like the level of deceit. When your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise them and you try to see them eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get them